Okay, I believe we've had experiences. We are matured now, and to a large extent, from these experiences, you know now what you really want. What? So my question is, what do you think is the most important thing for you now when looking out for a partner that you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Money, kindness.
Your own is still money. Okay.
Money is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Security is not
It's your
bad.
number one.
It's not my
I beg you.
It can be.
Mine, first of all, contrary to what people think, is family background.
Yeah, true.
First of all, is your family background. Because the truth is, all of us come from trauma. And trauma shapes the way we.
Not all everybody.
No, we are. See, the truth is, no matter, even if you do, see, your trauma might not be as big as this other person's own. But there's childhood trauma, and it shapes the way we affect. Really?
Yeah, trauma is like a deep. I don't know.
No, I don't want to believe that everybody comes from trauma.
Let's say, okay, let's use
It's not even about trauma.
Let's-
It's not just about trauma, rather.
Oh, you
Like
say
family traits, not trauma.
let's
Trauma
use
is like the
dysfunction.
second brother.
Okay.
Let's use dysfunction instead of trauma.
Family dysfunction, and it affects the way we grow up as human beings and relate as adults. So I think that's the first thing to consider. How do you people behave in your house? Are you people mad sometimes? Let me use your word. Are you bipolar? You know. So that's the first thing. After that, I would say values. Then I would say religion.
Should I share mine? Okay, mine so far, from experience and what I've heard gathered, is conflict resolution skill.
Yeah.
Because in as much as you find your partner or your life partner in someone, the excitement is there and all of that, but there are usually 2 3 stages of a relationship. When you cross that first part, which is always the mushy mushy, the emotional, the excitement, when it's now time for being intentional, that's where the real deal is. And someone conflict will always come up. There'll always be misunderstanding. That's constant, because we all come from different backgrounds, different exposure, so there will always be bridges. But if you do not have skills, just like what they showed today, some skills, conflict resolution skill, I'm not sure you pass that stage.
Your conflict resolution is actually based on
Your values.
the trauma experience, like you said.
Yeah. So it all boils down to that.
Background.
Like I said, I've said this before. I don't know if I've said this in this group, but okay, I told Victor I don't like stereotypes. You get people, but two people can come from the same home. Twins self can come from the same home and turn out different.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't judge people based off what they have experienced. I judge people based on how they are, and how the experience shaped them. We can pass through the same situations and turn
How
out
your
differently. We
experience
can interpret these situations differently. So regardless of what your background is, regardless of what you've gone through, I want to know that too, just to get a history, you get. But I don't judge you based on that. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think that is it for me.
So what would you rather?
Okay, yeah. I look for um sorry, I look for loyalty, I look for growth, I look for commitment. Yeah, I think these three things stand out.
Can you tell if someone is loyal from the start?
Well,
On the side of a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think to an extent you can, but it's faith basically.
You can have trust.
It's just trust.
Truly, the whole idea of relationship, marriage itself, is a step of faith.
Yeah.
Because you truly do not know.
Someone
It's a
The type of thing, but there are negotiables and non-negotiables.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
If cheating is deal
So I
breaker.
think I would say
Obviously,
that first of
now.
all, it is
But some people cheating very
self-awareness.
Obviously.
See, in
Know
marriage,
yourself.
okay, let's say most of our parents' marriages, cheating is not usually.
Most of our parents did rubbish.
Uh-huh.
That's why we have the trauma favor was talking about.
Exactly.
Most of our
But their but their marriages are lasting longer than.
they are
Because
slow.
they're
No,
enduring.
they are
They're
not
enduring.
just enduring because of their kids.
Yeah.
And also because of
And our generation cannot do that level of
Yes.
excitement.
No, it's like a good thing I'm
back.
back.
because
And also, we think that we have a lot of options. After all, there's Tinder, there's this, there are a lot of places we think we can meet. We can meet people.
Catfish
So we
now.
don't
Catfish
really want
day,
to wait.
catfish day,
This person is
catfish
doing
day.
anyhow. Oh, yeah, but
So- So are we saying the higher percentages of these marriages are based on endurance?
no.
I don't want to think so.
Wait,
No,
on which
my
side?
parents are not
Endurance.
But I'm saying
Our
like
generation
many
will
of
be
No, they are
Generation,
their
most
own.
of them.
Is it,
Yeah.
yes, is it based on endurance?
Most of
the
them.
way they taught was
Most
not-
of them.
was not
Yeah.
acceptable.
Most.
The way
Most
they,
of
they
them.
took marriage was not.
See, especially in where I come from. I don't know about them. Where I come
So I
from.
say, sorry, I
Yes,
say I cannot marry
yes,
an
yes.
African. Because there's, yes, I say it, I can't marry someone from where I'm.
Most
But they have that mentality.
most Akwa Ibom
Even the
babies
younger
don't want to
generation.
marry Akwa Ibom guys. But that is the
Yes,
thing with stereotypes that I don't like. I don't box people like that.
No, but it's because we see it daily happening.
I don't mean that's like.
Have you met me?
That's not like
No, see, meeting Kingsley, you know that Kingsley is, there's something about self-awareness. The person I dated 5 years ago, I will not date the person now. Even if I said then I really, really loved the person. Because I have become aware of myself. I know what I want. As a person now, talking about personalities, I know that if you like to go out, you're not my person. I don't want to go outside. I want to stay inside. If yeah, so
No
if
two
you
of us
want,
should be staying inside. Though.
yes, I
Yes,
want that. I want to just
yes.
sit down in the house. I just want to.
I dated someone that
Create
used to
things
go out
inside.
and nearly died.
Do you get? So me, I know I'm not
Plus,
that
you
kind
come
of
back.
person. So I want to be, instead of now starting the relationship, then we'll now say, "Hey, this person likes you." Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'll just say, find yourself.
Yes.
And do not find yourself in marriage. I beg you. Because
Yeah.
you will
When you
never
find
become
yourself in
married.
marriage,
yourself, you know what?
So Abdulaziz, what do you look out for?
You see what I did that for? What let me ask you.
definitely kindness, Sha, because that's the thing about love is that it will fade. Love is not going to
Yeah.
be there forever. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you need someone that is actually kind.
kindness not part of it.
It's valued.
No,
No, we tend to separate these things from love.
Actually,
I don't
there's
know.
an
You can be
argument
kind
to
to
that.
someone
Yeah, we
That love is not
But
enough.
not necessarily.
love is not
Love
actually
is
love.
not-
But you know what I'm talking
But some
about
people
is
say
like romantic love.
It's enough.
See,
No.
just,
The true meaning of love.
Victor,
The truth of love
That
is enough.
is
Yeah.
enough.
But people have
you're separating these things from love when they're actually supposed to be within love.
Yes, but we still have to take them out. Because
I know, but you know the love I'm
They
separating
don't
now is
say-
like the romantic part of the love.
Yeah.
Do you get? It's different from being kind. Like
Yeah, true.
exactly, because normally you're supposed to be kind. Like people are just supposed to be kind. No, if someone is kind to you, that romantic part of love will not be there all the time. It's not every time that you'll be seeing the person and be feeling mushy and all of that. Because there are sometimes the person will piss you off and all that. So the kindness, the communication, that communication is even very, very important for me, Sha, personally, because I like, I like when I can talk to someone, bring issues, topics, and we can discuss on different topics, not just one particular thing, and we're just doing one thing. We just get, yeah.
But that's kindness, though.
Yeah, see, but when
No, but then you should be able to talk about all that. Like,
No, but
you can watch
No,
something
yes,
now
that's
and talk
the
about
That's
this.
not the only thing you're talking about. So it's
But there are
asking-
some people, that's the only thing you
No,
can
but some people,
tell
there are
when
some people,
the
they're just
conversation is
Yeah,
going
you
to
get.
end before it even starts.
That means people don't have any to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you talking?
so.
No.
I think those are the
Not the
Yes, now.
eating. We are
And
saying
also,
that.
like, another thing is right, like if you're even talking with somebody and you guys cannot talk, it might be like the person is not interested in you more.
Yep.
I'm not
Or
saying you
you guys
cannot
don't have.
talk,
things to actually.
but just it's not like you dwell on ability. You're just talking about stuff. then okay, you're checking in on this person.
No, that one day. We
Every
are
time they talk
seeing
now,
the ones that do not have is how are you? How was your day? Have
that
you
one is not
eaten?
going
That one
anywhere.
That's
Okay.
Well, let's
So, like you said, someone that is kind. But I feel like the true definition of love is sacrificial. It's not romantic. I feel it's because the reason why people say love is not enough is because of how people have made love sound, right? So in the Bible, you know, when it comes to love, it's like ascribed as the way God loves the church, right? And God loves the church a lot. God loves his bride, which is the church, a lot. So, that's love is sacrificial, but that's not what I'm talking about. So, what I look out for is kindness. I really love kind people. I really love, I really love expressive people as well. I'm not saying you should be like me, right? But like you should I'm not saying you should be like me, but like you should be able to communicate what you're feeling. If not, yeah, like a brick wall to me, like, right. So that is my non-negotiable.
Why do you guys always like
No
hold
one
it back and
to,
not talk
yes,
about
no
their
one to
feelings
talk
to their
about.
partners or their
Oh, I
wives?
can't.
I, I can answer that because I feel like they have different
Depends on the guy you're
personality.
talking to at the end of the day.
Also, I think
Many
that
guys.
Because even if you're married, even when you're married,
It depends on the guy you're talking to.
it's not even the guys we're talking to. I think that sometimes we say we can take things, but when it's actually brought up, we can't take those things.
True.
That shows the truth. And
Also,
men
timing.
have-
The
men have
answer is
so
just timing.
much- Yes, men have so much going on with them. We as women, we just talk. And let's say, to be very honest, women make things about themselves a lot.
Yeah.
A man can bring a problem to you now. You now start thinking about how it affects you as a woman. Oh, I've lost my job. The next thing is, what about how where we said we were going to travel to? You remove him from the equation and now it now focuses on yourself. So rather than that, men just prefer to keep to themselves.
Yeah.
Also, the world is not necessarily kind to men.
To men that are open.
Yes, the world is not necessarily kind to men that are open, and so there's this, that's and men are not celebrated enough. Even on Men's Day, they will talk about women.
Because men don't celebrate themselves. That means they are big. That means they don't celebrate themselves.
Like yesterday,
Valentine.
where
Where?
this stuff actually
please can I finish my non-negotiable?
Okay,
Please, I also like someone that is teachable and um teachable. I said teachable. Also loves Jesus. Because that's yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so what I went to actually say, right? I'm just saying my apologies. I will not mention the Twitter part because that one is different. But okay, I'll say that part. You guys can
Yeah,
discuss
just
it. So someone tweeted on Twitter 2 days ago where a guy's father died, and sorry, a guy's father died, and his parents, so not his parents, his friends were now writing very very, I don't know, dark humor. That's you people's mo. You guys like to that's fine. But like the way they were talking about his father, it was like they were not like normally from what I've seen with guys, it's like your father passes or somebody that they'll be like, this your papa, no cry when you go join them or something like that. But this one that said they were insulting his father. Did you see that? And it was very
The guy's father can die. They'll look at the guy and say, oh, now when your papa don't die, then you go cry.
now you go call or now you go carry your family for head or something. That I hope, and the way you are doing, how are you going to do that? Do you get? I understand that kind of document. This one they were insulting his father. They say your father is ugly, those kind of rubbish things. So, exactly. So what I'm trying to say is that our society does not allow, even not even our society, men do not allow themselves to even be open. Like even if they want to be open, the other guys be like, oh, dark humor.
they'll even tell.
Dark humor is not bad, but I feel like you guys should learn to be free amongst yourselves. In that way, it's not difficult for you to open up to someone that you love. I'm not saying open up to all the men in your life, might not be possible. But like if you get married, you should be able to talk to your wife, right?
Yeah.
So like if you can talk to your friends,
This is look like an argument.
No, it's not an
I would
argument.
say
Okay.
It depends on the person. I'm open. That's what I would say. It depends on the person. I am open. Very,
Are you
very
sure
open.
you're open?
You have not dated me, so I'm open. So I'm very open. It depends on the person. I don't
Okay,
like
you
when
don't want me to
got
generalize it. Okay, I'm
please.
sorry. Except Kingsley.
Me, uncle.
I accept Victor. I'm happy for you if you're open. That's very, very good.
We are just saying
Yes,
most men
most
are
men are.
not.
But I think most men will open up if they feel safe. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
So
I
create
think
safe
that
environment.
women
They'll try you,
are
This is the same
actually.
thing
Yes.
Kingsley is
They'll
saying.
test you.
Yes.
They'll
Yes.
test you.
Mm.
Give you 1 or 2, 3, 4 information. How you react, how you respond.
And
How you respond to it later, sir.
But the thing is that I won't even be with someone. I won't even be with someone I can't be open with. So this testing, what's the point of remaining there and be testing this person and then I finally lock up?
But the thing
But
about
you
I'm
have
still in
to
the
react to
relationship.
like the
Why?
first time you open up.
the thing
you
about
determine-
women, I think Apostle, what is his name?
Femi Lazarus.
Not Femi.
Just
Um,
someone.
I forget
What's the name of the church now?
yes.
one of Apostle Arame's sons.
Aroko.
Oroko, thank you.
Okay,
He
my
shared a story where I think just 2, 3 months after
Okay, right, married his wife.
the wife said something and he was shocked. Like, said
You
this
have
to
not
me,
said that
Apostle.
before.
She hasn't said that kind of thing to him before, and he was shocked and surprised. You owe me, Apostle. So you understand? There's what am I trying to say? Woman, one way or the other,
Test your patience.
one way or the other, they will even use what you say at a point, your vulnerability against you.
Sure.
But it depends on.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
You know why I don't think so? I just feel like
Women.
it's I just feel like everybody you both of you will hurt each other. Do you understand? Like you would also say something
See,
Not
that
the
was
person you're
your
with,
wife.
child.
Do you really think that you would
No,
women
see,
will
I
take,
know that we
eh,
don't like to generalize things,
eh,
but there are things that
I would
are
do that.
particular to women. Women are in a haste. Now,
Mm.
see, a man will take care, has been doing so many things for you, but see what women do. And even me, sometimes I have to caution myself and tell myself, okay, but being present, this person has been there for you a countless times. Because we now think about that thing that is happening at the time. He has been there for you 99 times. And then one time that he's not there for you, we now start picking on it. You've not done this for me.
You
You
always,
don't,
you
you know.
never.
But then we now forget about all the other times that that person has shown up for you. So women just pick on the press. I don't know. It's just the way we are wired as as women. So sometimes
Guys, like when you're going through, I'm talking about content of marriage, not relationship.
okay.
Guys, when you're going through a lot, they just want to squash it out with their girlfriend.
No, not all girls.
Yeah, we
Though.
all feel it.
If I should marry someone who is
No, I'm trying to
intelligent,
say, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people, like guys, I don't want to set their customers just to be with their fellow guys, talk about it, laugh about it, back him up.
If I speak again, it will be like I'm
No, I don't think
Except
so.
Ah.
No. So I had okay. Now let me use a real life scenario. Mine used to go away. Like something will happen, like not disappear, but he will just go to himself. He's around, but me, I will not say me. If it is me, you're the first person I want to actually talk to. So I noticed something. Everybody is different. He said he can't even process the emotions that is happening at the time. He's not talking to anybody. It is just in his head. He does not know what to say, and I think it is based on personalities. Yes, it's personalities.
Personality.
So for him now, he's trying to fit, and then I think men like to come. They don't want to bring the problem to you. They want to have the solution first, along with the problem. Say, this is what I'm going through. This is what I think I want to do. Right? They are solution driven, and then I think we just want to say I can solve it, and that is from especially first daughters. We think we can do everything. We want to be there for everybody, but ourselves. And then sometimes just allow men to be. Don't just say you want to solve anything. Don't say just allow them. When they are ready, they will come. Exactly.
But then at that moment, it's not really affecting you.
No, but because I think that we should see people that they exist as themselves outside of relationships. I tell myself and I ask the person I date is, do I humanize you? By humanizing you, do I allow you exist as your own person outside of whatever we are doing? Have your own space. Sometimes the person might pick up, and then me, I just know that you don't want to talk to you, like you want to feel your emotions, but you're just picking up so that they will not say you did not pick my call. And me, I'll say, I think you want to have your own space. Oh yeah, take it. So I think that allowing people have their space as humans does not mean they are angry, or they don't want to, there's something going on. See, I think that those things just help to build the relationships. Actually, they build relationships, knowing that, okay, Chinenye is like this, and when Chinenye is in this situation, I need to give her space sometimes. But when she's ready, we are going to come and talk about it. Do you get? So I don't think it harms the relationship if you actually understand the person you're with.